Yes, my friends, the Miami Dolphins ended up losing last Sunday's game, but we can't dwell on that. Let's look forward. Today, I need to talk to you about something very important. The Miami Dolphins are at a crucial crossroads. With the trade deadline approaching, fans are watching closely to see if the team's management will make bold moves to turn this season around, or if they will turn to a rebuild. Before I go any further, I want to hear from you. If you had power in the Miami Dolphins, what would you do at this point in the season? Leave a comment. If you've been a Miami Dolphins fan for over 20 years, hit the like button just to let me know. So come join me in this analysis. With a challenging 2-6 record, the playoffs may seem out of reach, but recent actions suggest otherwise. According to agent Drew Rosenhaus, the Dolphins are not in sell mode. Instead, they're actively exploring potential trades to strengthen the roster, a sign that Miami is determined to compete this season. For fans, that approach could go either way. Some believe a strategic reset would better set Miami up for a strong comeback next year, while others think that with a few well-placed moves, the team could be competitive now. Miami's remaining games against the likes of the Titans, Jets, and Colts offer real opportunities for a win if the team has the right reinforcements. The Dolphins currently sit 12th in the AFC standings, but there's a sense of optimism that adding a few key players could be the difference between a disappointing season and a potential playoff run. The biggest need? Defense, specifically a top-tier pass rusher. Multiple players have emerged as potential game changers, and the Dolphins are reportedly considering several of them. Among the top options is Zadarius Smith from the Cleveland Browns, who's already delivered 5 sacks this season. Known for his ability to bring relentless pressure, Smith could be the boost Miami's defense needs to control the game in high-stakes situations. Another name making waves is Jadeveon Clowney, a seasoned pro currently with the Panthers. With 9.5 sacks last season in Baltimore, Clowney's familiarity with Miami's defensive coach Anthony Weaver makes him an ideal fit. The best part? Carolina's rebuild mode means he might be available at an affordable price, likely for a 4th or 5th round pick. Then there's Max Crosby from the Raiders. With 6.5 sacks this season, he's a force to be reckoned with. However, securing Crosby would require a hefty investment in draft picks. Lastly, the Dolphins are also looking at Azeez Ojulari from the Giants, a young and promising player with 6 sacks under his belt this season. Ojulari might cost a 2nd-round pick, but he could be a valuable addition to Miami's defense for years to come. The idea of adding these defensive stars is exciting, but it also raises a question. Should Miami be going all in at this stage? Some fans think that given the current record, trading players like Raheem Mostert or even offensive tackle Terron Armstead for future draft picks would be a smarter play. Armstead could potentially bring in a 3rd-round pick, while Tyreek Hill, a fan favorite, could command a 1st-round pick if the team decided to make a bold move. But general manager Chris Grier is under pressure to deliver a successful season, making it unlikely he'll break down the roster. For Grier, trading away top talent might seem like conceding defeat, a stance he's evidently not ready to take.
In fact, Grier's commitment to strengthening the roster could be motivated by recent games, like the close match against the Buffalo Bills, where the Dolphins' offense showed real potential. Adding a strong pass rusher could finally bridge the gap between competing and winning, transforming close losses into defining victories. As the hours tick down to the deadline, all eyes are on Grier. Will he make the high-stakes move to add a star like Clowney or Smith, or will he play it safe, relying on the current roster to find its stride? Either way, the next few days will reveal Miami's true intentions for the season, a bold push for the playoffs or a quiet reset for the future. What do you think, Dolphins fans? Should the team go all in for a defensive powerhouse, or is it time to start looking to next season? Share your thoughts below, and keep an eye out. Any breaking news will be right here, as we all wait to see what the Miami Dolphins decide to do. The Miami Dolphins playoff journey has officially begun in November, not according to the NFL calendar, but by the call of the team's star wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. Coming off a heart-stopping 30-27 loss to the Buffalo Bills, Hill didn't mince words, setting the stage for what's to come this season. It started today, he told reporters, as captured by David Furwans from the Sun-Sentinel. That was the mindset today. We've got to win from here on out. Hill's statement isn't just a motivational boost, it reflects the urgent tone resonating through the Dolphins' locker room. After their latest loss, Miami stands at a tough 2-6 record. The playoffs may seem far out of reach, but for the Dolphins, every game from here on out has the weight of a playoff matchup. It's a hard reality, but Miami's leaders are embracing it head-on. And Hill's not alone in his mindset. Defensive lineman Calais Campbell, one of the team's most seasoned voices, added his own perspective after the game. If If we play football the way we did today, we're going to win a lot of games, Campbell confidently stated, but he didn't sugarcoat the facts. The problem is, we've put ourselves in a position where our margin for error is zero. That's a blunt truth. Every play, every decision could tip the scales as the team fights for a chance at the postseason. So, what's next for Miami? The road ahead is slightly more forgiving than what they've seen so far, but only if they approach each game as if their season depends on it, because it does. In the second half of the 2024 season, the Dolphins face a series of opponents that don't look as fierce on paper. The Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans are the only remaining teams with a winning record, but even they have shown weaknesses that Miami might be able to exploit. And it doesn't stop there. The Dolphins will also go up against the 4-4 San Francisco 49ers and the 4-4 Los Angeles Rams, two teams that may not have a winning record right now but still present a serious challenge. There's no room for complacency. Each of these matchups has the potential to push Miami to the edge. For the Dolphins, the mission is clear. They've got 9 games left and might need to pull off an almost flawless run, winning 8 out of those 9 to keep their playoff hopes alive. It's a daunting path, but as Hill has suggested, this team's attitude is that the playoffs start now. Every snap and every drive counts. If Miami can channel the intensity they displayed against the Bills, it's possible they can defy expectations, silence the critics, and give their fans something unforgettable. The stakes couldn't be higher. Miami's defense has shown flashes of brilliance, and the offense, when firing on all cylinders, is dynamic. With Tyreek Hill setting the tone and Calais Campbell reinforcing that no-error mentality, there's a feeling that something special could happen. But it won't be easy. Fans know the journey ahead will test this team's resilience and unity at every turn. We believe in the Miami Dolphins, and we're here for every step of the journey. Yes, it's been a challenging season with its share of setbacks, but giving up? That's not what we're about. This team is built on resilience, and the players have shown us time and time again that they're ready to give everything they've got. Tyreek Hill's explosive plays, Tua Tagovailoa's determination, and Mike McDaniel's commitment to building a winning culture, these are reasons to believe in what's possible. We know that each game brings new lessons and new opportunities to improve, and that sometimes, it's the toughest moments that bring out the best in a team. So let's keep cheering for those game-changing plays, those hard-won yards, and that drive to make every minute count. We're standing behind this team because we believe that they have what it takes to finish strong. This season isn't over, and we're not backing down. Let's keep pushing forward, one game at a time, fins up. Now, we want to hear from you, Dolphins fans. Do you believe in this team's potential to turn things around and make an unlikely run to the playoffs? Is this season's story about to take an unexpected twist, or is the climb too steep to overcome? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Can Miami truly rally, win these must-win games, and bring some postseason action back to South Florida?